What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm pretty much just going to be repainting my whole entire lip kit, and I'm not going to do that good of a job as I did last time because I beat the lip up and the whole lip kit, I guess you could say, so it's not worth it. So right here I got the same exact thing as what I was running before. I have the Gretty style front lip. I still need to mount it a little better because it's a little loose. I need to repaint these sides because you can see there's some blemishes right there and back here, and I got a brand new lip. And this one I'm going to see if I can get it to mount better because my other one was like really loose back here, and it started off tight like this one, but then over time from just scraping it on the corners it just got really loose and soggy. So I'm going to see if I could like glue this down or do something, but that's what's going to be going on in today's video. I know there's a lot of you who are telling me to make more videos on the IS and more upgrades. There is a lot more stuff that needs to be done to the car to be perfect, but it's not really big things, it's more like little things because the car is pretty much perfect overall. And for those of you who are curious on the truck, still have it, still working on it, just trying to get my rear brakes situated with the hydro, and then I think I'm going to get the turbo build going again so it could be boosted and be good and make more power and all that. So if you guys want to watch budget turbo build on hard body or budget drift build, I guess you can call it, whatever, definitely subscribe so you can see more videos on this truck. And obviously that's just my daily, so it's nothing crazy. In theory, this should be the most legit paint job I've ever done in my entire life, just because of the fact that, one, I already know what I'm doing. I've already painted these, so I already know kind of what to expect. Two, I have adhesion promoter right here. This came with my other lip, but I never put it on, so I don't know how well it is. It might be like some eBay junk. Not right when it focused, but same exact lip as this one, except this one I got this one on Amazon, so it didn't come with it, but it's the same exact lip. So I'm just gonna put some on here. It says that you should wait from, I think, like 3 hours to like a day, but I'm just gonna put it on, wait maybe like an hour, and then spray it on. And then I also have some double-sided tape. I have some gloves. These are all clean, but my box broke, so I had to put them in here. And then I have some rubbing alcohol that I'm gonna use to clean it, and I have a mask. So the plan right now is the rubbing alcohol, clean all this. I already got them sanded down just so, you know, they're a little scuffed up and they're not like really smooth. And then I'm going to put some primer on there, and then after that, oh, before the primer, I'm going to do the adhesion promoter. So my other lip, I didn't use adhesion promoter, and it actually did a pretty good job of like the paint sticking, like it didn't ever like flake off until I hit it like really hard on stuff. Like I would back into stuff sometimes, like hit the curbs a little, and it would just chip it all, and then just from going up driveway stuff, and then the speed bumps were always like this tall, so this would have to like bend and like do some gnarly stuff. And then after some time, then it finally started to crack right here. But the main reason that happened, like it got a crack right here, like the paint started to chip, is because I cracked this whole piece right here, so I put a lot of stress on there. But if it wasn't for that, I'm sure my lip would have still been fine, and that's without adhesion promoter. So I think the adhesion promoter should help a lot with it flexing and being really soggy. So I guess we're gonna find out. And of course, I got the old trusty van right there. Well, let's get started, boys. All right, so I just cleaned them up with the alcohol, the rubbing alcohol, and this is how I have them set up. So now I think I'm just gonna hit it with the adhesion promoter, and I think they're just like disinfecting wipes kinda. So I'm just gonna rub it mainly on the rear lip, just on the side areas right here behind the rear tire, because I know that's the part that scrapes the most, and if I have leftover then I'll do it on the whole lip, and then partially some on the front. The front, I'm not really going to do anything because the front's a lot easier to not scrape because I can see like what I'm going up, and I can get like angles, like a gnarly angle, and go up and not scrape the front bumper. But the rear one is kind of just there, and it always gets all the abuse. So that's why I'm mainly going to focus on the rear lip. Alright guys, so I got them wet sanded. I'm waiting for it to dry. Now I'm just going to put paint on it. The wet sanding didn't come out that good, but like I said, I don't really care. Alright guys, so I did end up wet sanding it because it was looking kind of like this little top piece right here. And why that's happening is because it's not like fully sanded all the way, and it's still kind of like a little bumpy. And I know that's what I ended up doing the first time, which kind of screwed up the lip. Like all this, I never sanded away. I kind of just mainly focused over there, and I barely just sanded it, wet sanded it, and I was like, okay, I'm done. So I did the same thing today. I just kind of wet sanded it, even worse than I did the first time, and I sprayed some paint on there, and it looked like junk. So I wet sanded everything again, and now I'm taking my time. Now, I know I said I was going to take my time on it, and I started looking at the progress and like what was coming up, and it just looked hideous. So I'm changing my plans. I'm kind of taking my time now with the prep work, and now the paint, I'm just gonna kind of just throw paint on there. I'm not gonna do anything crazy like really thick coats, really this and that. Just kind of whatever I have in my garage, I'm just gonna use. But so far they're coming out really good. I think that's like maybe a can. Both of these, maybe 1 can. And then I'm probably gonna do maybe 1 more. I don't know if I'll do 2, but 1 for sure. And then I'll just throw some clear on there, and I think they would be ready for the install. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be spraying some clear now. I'm just using the Duplicolor clear that I got a while back. I know the 2K clear is a lot better, but like I said, this is just what I had laying around, and it works, I guess, decent for what I'm doing. But you can see right there, they're all painted up. I got the front lip also painted, and you could see that we got rid of the streaks. I don't know if I recorded that, but I took some pictures on Snapchat and I might put them in the video. But yeah, it looked horrible compared to this. So now these are good. They're pretty much dry now. I'm just gonna hit them with 2 cans of clear, and I think they should be set and ready to throw onto the car. Alright guys, so I have them all painted up, and I'm just gonna show you guys what I did wrong and what I did right. So I did learn a lot from doing it this time. I guess every time I paint like something, I learn. So what I ended up learning is, obviously, 1, take your time, because I was just gonna rush it and it was gonna look super bad. So then I ended up wet sanding it, and 2, I wet sanded it, and there's some spots where I actually took my time and wet sanded, and there's some times like, or some places like right here where I didn't wet sand it just because I got lazy, and I just kind of got the sandpaper and I just kind of went like over it, and I was like, okay, I'm done. But I never really like checked it over. So obviously you can see it looks a little weird, and it's not that it's a different color, it's just because it's like rough right there. It doesn't look smooth, but it feels smooth. It feels the same as like over here, and that's gonna really kind of bug me. But it, like I said, it doesn't really matter that much because I'm still learning, and I'm not a professional painter by any means. So that's a good thing to learn, not to do that again. And 2, it's going to be, you know, beat up. Along with the front lip, you can see some blemishes right here. It's a little rough, but I think once it's on the car, you won't really see it. The car is silver, this is silver, so it's going to match up pretty well. But this is just 2 cans of clear. You can't see. But yeah, like I said, 2 cans of clear, and I noticed that the clear has to be put on there like really, really heavy. You can see a little flake in there. So that's something else that I learned, is I didn't really know this before. It's common sense, I guess you can say, but I didn't know that. And I would always just put like the first coat of clear, I would just kind of just like mist it on, and then I would get heavier and heavier as I went by. But that's kind of useless. It doesn't really do anything, so you just have to spray it on there heavy. At least this is what I know. If you guys are, you know, painters, or you guys know anything, definitely leave it down in the comments below, just in case anyone watching this video wants to know how to do it right. But what I noticed is just kind of just spray it on there heavy. Not too heavy where it runs, but you got to start heavy from the beginning and just keep it doing it heavy in order to get like good results, to make it look like legit. And I probably could wet sand and buff this and do all this and make it look even better, but I'm probably not even going to bother doing it on the rear lip because I know I'm going to break this. The front lip, I might bother doing it on that because I know, like I was saying, the front lip I can avoid not hitting that, but the rear lip is just going to get beat up, so that's why that doesn't bug me too much. But now I'm just going to throw it on the car, see how it looks. Guys, so the lip is now on there. This is my old one. It's all jacked up and there's a lot of pieces missing. I also ended up fixing my license plate. It was like all crooked and stuff from the previous owner. I think they like hit something, but that's kind of straight now. I still want to get a new one. Now the side skirts, I'm not really going to paint them. I'm just going to leave them like this. They have little scuff marks, but I think I'm going to try to look for a different set just because I don't really like these that much. Like, they're cool, I like them, they flow good with the car, but I think I want something different. So I still don't know exactly what I want or the look I'm trying to go for, but I know that eventually I'm gonna get rid of these side skirts, so that's why I'm not even gonna bother. But when I get new side skirts, if I ever do, then I'll definitely make a video on that. But yeah, the rear lip is now on there. I really don't know like how to get it to seat there. Like, I don't want to put double-sided tape because I know it's not gonna work, but I have zip ties underneath and I have the 2 bolts. But I don't know, this lip kind of just sucks, I guess. It just sucks. Like, the fitment on the sides right here is perfect, but on the rear it sucks. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to do some research, see what other people have been doing on the back, and then try to do that, because that gap literally bugs me. That's like the main reason why I ripped my other lip off, just because it had a huge gap, a little bit more than that. And I was like, you know what, fuck this. So I didn't even care, and I would just like trash it and all that. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to figure that out. But lip kit is now back on the car. Now she just needs a wash because she's all dirty. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.